Hello everyone, good evening, and welcome to singer-songwriter show number 34. I'm featuring the great country songwriter Harlan Howard, born in Detroit, Michigan in 1927, and he died in 2002 after having written more than 4,000 songs, so kind of awesome. I watched the country music series that Ken Burns had on public TV last fall, and Harlan Howard had some features in there. He's most famous for his quote, which is that a country song is 3 chords and the truth. And true to his word, all 3 songs I'm doing tonight have exactly 3 chords in them. So the first one is one that he co-wrote with Buck Owens of the Bakersfield Sound out in California, and a big hit for Buck Owens and the Buckaroos. It's called I've Got a Tiger by the Tail. So here we go. I've got a tiger by the tail, it's plain to see. I won't be much when you get through with me. I'm losing weight, I'm turning mighty pale. It looks like I've got a tiger by the tail. Well, I thought the day I met you, you were meek as a lamb, just the kind to fit my dreams and plans. And now the pace we're living takes the wind from my sails. It looks like I've got a tiger by the tail. I've got a tiger by the tail, it's plain to see. I won't be much when you get through with me. I'm losing weight, I'm looking mighty pale. It looks like I've got a tiger by the tail. Well, every night you drag me where the bright lights are found. There ain't no way to slow you down. I'm about as helpless as a leaf in the gale. It looks like I've got a tiger by the tail. I've got a tiger by the tail, it's plain to see. I won't be much when you get through with me. I'm losing weight and I'm turning mighty pale. It looks like I've got a tiger by the tail. Last time. I've got a tiger by the tail, it's plain to see. I won't be much when you get through with me. I'm losing weight and I'm turning mighty pale. It looks like I've got a tiger by the tail. All right, hope you enjoyed that one. Kind of a comical song, like a lot of Buck Owens tunes. You know, he did Act Naturally and lots of other kind of fun ones that, that other people covered and had fun with. So Harlan Howard, great country music songwriter, kind of a songwriter's songwriter, you might say. An amazing statistic that I read on Wikipedia is that at one point, I believe in around 1959 or 60, out of the top 40 country songs, he had 15 of them that he had written or co-written, which is just a record never to be broken. So I don't think anyone's even come near. So pretty awesome. He wrote a lot of great songs, not just the 3 that I picked that are my favorites. He wrote Busted, which was a big hit for Johnny Cash and Ray Charles. Why Not Me, that the Judds had a big hit with. Lefty Frizzell, She's Gone, Gone, Gone. Ray Price, Pick Me Up on Your Way Down. Great song by Reba McEntire that was featured in the Ken Burns series, Somebody Should Leave. and then a wonderful hit for Patsy Cline, I Fall to Pieces. So, all right, this next song was I learned from Graham Parsons, but Bobby Bare actually had a big hit with it. It's called The Streets of Baltimore. And it's funny because these first two songs actually have somewhat of a similar theme, kind of a comical take on the relationship, which is that in both cases, the guy in the song is basically, kind of driven crazy by his female partner, who is a little more wilder than he is. So it's a little lesson here. So Streets of Baltimore, we'll see what happens. I sold the farm to take my woman where she longed to be. We left our kin and all our friends back there in Tennessee. Bought those one-way tickets she'd often begged me for, and they took us to the streets of Baltimore. Well, her heart was filled with gladness when she saw those city lights. She said the prettiest place on earth was Baltimore at night. A man feels proud to give his woman what she's longing for, and I kinda like the streets of Baltimore. Got myself a factory job, I ran an old machine, and bought a little cottage in a neighborhood serene. And every night when I come home with every muscle sore, she'd drag me through the streets of Baltimore. Well, I did my best to bring her back to what she used to be. And then I soon learned she loved the bright lights more than she loved me. I'm going back on that same train that brought me here before, while my baby walks the streets of Baltimore. While my baby walks the streets of Baltimore. While my baby walks the streets of Baltimore. She loved those bright lights in that big city, and he was a small town boy and had to go home and left her. Pretty funny. Alrighty, so a couple kind of funny takes on relationships, and Harlan had a great way with words and the tune, and this next one is my absolute favorite. It's a counting song. You get to count all the way up to 3. And I have some family members here who are going to help me out on this one, especially with the part where he knocks on the door, so or she knocks on the door, depending on who's singing it. So, alrighty, this last one is a big hit for Ray Price on the country charts. It was actually a #1 hit on the Billboard Top 100 on the pop charts for a guy named, what was his name? Guy Mitchell. Never heard of him, but he had a #1 hit with this song, written by the great Harlan Howard. So sing along with me to, and count along with me to Heartaches by the Number. Each day I love you more. that I stop counting is the day my world will end. Well, heartache number one was when you left me. I never knew that I could feel this way. Heartache number two was when you came back again. You came back, but you never meant to stay. Now I've got heartaches by the number, troubles by the score. Every day you love me less, each day I love you more. Yes, I've got heartaches by the number, a love that I can't win. The day that I stop counting is the day my world will end. Heartache number three was when you called me, said that you were coming back to stay. With hopeful heart I waited for your knock on the door. I waited, but you must have lost your way. Perfect! I've got heartaches by the number, troubles by the score. Every day you love me less, each day I love you more. Yes, I've got heartaches by the number, love that I can't win. The day that I stop counting is the day my world will end. Thank you. That was a big help. Knock, knock, knock. All right, so that's Harlan Howard, the great country songwriter, born in Detroit, Michigan. Lost him in 2002. All right, so next up, let's see, that'll be Friday night. Going to be doing The Man in Black, Johnny Cash. So I'll be doing the Folsom Prison Blues, I Still Miss Someone, and then the great song that June Carter co-wrote, Ring of Fire. So hope you can join me. Love y'all. Take care, and thanks for listening.